hope you guys are doing swaggy. I hope that you're light and handsome, you know? Okay. So we have 3 monsters that we're going to discuss for this one. There's 12 in total. And let me know what you think about them. They're fun. So each character, these are my notes down here. Each character gets introduction, their stats, their weaknesses, and their strengths. So with the first one, we have Strengthiveness. These are all level 1s. He teleports and he has a severe steering problem, so don't be shocked if you catch him steering you down. Despite a soft-looking exterior, he is pretty tough and can take a beating too. I didn't say much about him because I'm sorry about all the cars too, if you can hear them. He is my favorite. So his weakness is he's easy to pop, and it's almost like a balloon popping. So yeah. He can pack a powerful slap, but from the looks of it, his hands are pretty heavy, and so like it would take him a lot to lift his hand. So once his hand is lifted, you are going to get slapped, so you might want to dodge that. And when he does pop, even his flesh is like acid, so if it gets on you, run. I mean, well, if it gets on you, you know, you're burned. So there's that. And then that, I just have little blurbs that I'm going to say about them. Other than that, I'm going to be talking about other topics, like this disclaimer. These characters, they are so fun, and I found them when I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers videos. And yes, the faces are not mine. The bodies and stats and all that kind of stuff, that is all mine. And then I even made little tweaks to their faces to make it more personable, but it is very inspired. Let's think of it as a collab of sorts. I don't know if this person decided to do anything with these characters. If he did, or if they did, please go support them. I don't know who it is. If you're really into niche, creepy ARGs, you probably know, but I don't. But shout out to them and thank them, you know, I appreciate you. But like I said, there's 12 of them that I got most like drawn to. So those ones will be showing up in the 2 books that I'm focused on, which is the comic book and then my novel. I'm really ready for some action in my novel, some more. And it's getting kind of juicy with the comic book, so I'm like really excited to introduce these kind of cutesy, creepy guys. And when I was younger, I used to try to draw fight scenes, but I didn't really know how, so it kind of always turned out crappy. So while I was making this, I had to answer the questions: what makes a good monster, right? Is it their story? Is it the abilities that they have? Is it their ability to give you fear? What is it that makes them scary, you know? And the more I draw them, the more I have to answer that question. The second one we have, his name is Tlunge. At least that's how I pronounce it. He's quite the effective stalker, and once you notice him and just so happen to look him in the hole in his head, you will get used to his company. You will kind of crave his company at that point. He follows you around, scaring off all of your loved ones in the outside world to you, until you are a lonely husk of a person. By then, he'll literally consume you with the little hole in his head, and then go do it to the next person. So he's heavily inspired by a camel spider with that part. I think that's very strange and interesting, and I don't know how I'm gonna like make, like, would it mean that it grows or like So weaknesses: he's super attached to his victims, right? And by the time, you know, the victim is nothing anymore. They don't even know their own name. All they know is to lunge. So you can kill them without feeling anything. You kill them, he'll leave. And another way to get rid of him is to aim for his mouthpiece. His strengths is rapid regeneration, so even if you do kind of destroy him, it'll be okay. He's one of those ones that don't go anywhere, but he's not, you know, terrifying in any way. He's fast, and he's like a parrot. He'll like sit on your shoulder and stuff like that, which is fine and cute, but he's long and big. You can compare him to the Shigemi or whatever the heck from Death Note. He's kind of like that, but he's like really agile, and he's willing to like lay on your shoulder and type that kind of stuff. And yeah, he's fun. He doesn't have any holes in him. He's all rib. Luckily, it's the combo of the little legs, big torso. He's very possessive. You know, even with the description of him, you would think like this is a creepy ex-boyfriend or something, but you know, he's tall, so there you have it. So I watched a video recently that talked about an update that YouTube wanted to do next year, February, which is doubling basically all of the eligibility requirements for being monetized on YouTube, right? And I don't know if you know this or heard it from anybody. It is a genuinely small creator and didn't just blow up or isn't a vet to this in some way. It's real difficult to already get the requirements met before you double it. And so I think with the addition of the additional ads and the basically just, it's kind of, the app isn't doing its best right now. And I understand that they're trying to crack down on these channel farms and these scamming ass AI channels and all that, but what you're really doing is just making it really difficult for all the new people to enter the YouTube scene, which is really unfortunate because it's just making the playing fields uneven. And if it was easy for them to con you and meet the eligibility requirements, then what's going to change now? I don't really see anything that's going to change with that. I'll be quiet though. I just wanted to talk about that. It doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing what I love, which is this, and you know, whatever. It's just, it's really disheartening. And I mean, it's good that it's not about the money, but it's also like, nah, you kind of want it to pay off in some way. Like, you don't want to just keep on working towards that, and now goals are being pushed back, and it can be incredibly daunting if you don't have the willpower, time, energy, you know, the setup. Because even now I'm editing around other people's schedules and a bunch of car noise, and what I do is not generative. I create, I make everything on my own. From the edits to the every aspect of what I do alone, which is a pride thing, it's a perfectionism thing, it's a just the way you have to do it when you can't outsource thing. So yeah, it just sucks because, you know, there are people who are scamming YouTube, and I get that YouTube's tired of it, but this is a very interesting way to go about it when you can just target the things that do it. Seeing as you have AI, train your AI to spot other AI and get rid of those channels, especially if it's an abundance. I'm not saying people can't have what they want. I mean, I hate AI channels, but do what you want to do, but why do you need 70? And they're all bringing in thousands, and then sometimes it creates it's just a really toxic cycle. I'll leave that alone. Yeah. The very last one we have is Harfam, or Harfam. He loves the nighttime because it's like a cloak for him. So stay vigilant if you're out. He can be very quiet and strategic when he hunts his prey, changing his appearance, only to you though. The issue comes in once he touches you. He can unwind you like yarn. I still have to think about how that would look. But I thought it was cool because I seen a girl do that recently and I was like, imagine. You will become enveloped into one of the spirals that he has on his body. He has a weakness of light, obviously, if he likes to move around in the dark. His strength is that he turns people into spirals, and he's very agile, along with the ability to make you see him shapeshift. There are multiple of these creatures, and since they're level 1s, most of them are harmless. Oh my goodness. But it would be best for you to get rid of them anyway. 4 out of 10 chance that they're actually evil. Other than that, you can just get rid of them. Now more than ever, show that we value humanity over machines, and subscribe, please. I appreciate you. And yeah, I mean, yeah, go be amazing. I love chatting with you guys, but I'm gonna stop now. These cars are gonna drive me nuts, and so are my neighbors. So goodbye.